Because he's so moving.
We understand.
I had a similar feeling.
So did I.
You might guess that was not my choice. That was our speaker's request.
It's
But
okay. You can be with Jackson.
my songs never get that kind of applause. Actually, they do, but that's okay. I'm glad to share. And I'm glad to share with our speaker today, Patty Shaw. She's a business owner, multiple, an author, a healer, a speaker, a daughter, a sister, a mother, a grandmother, and my wife. Look at that, 2 hands.
It was all good to the end.
You can go back to Zoom. We can get Reverend Lisa up here. Hecklers, I tell you. Anyway, I am honored to be married to her and to present her to you all this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Patty Shaw.
Thank you, Reverend David.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I thought that song, Here Comes the Sun, was going to break out sunshine, but it's just not.
It's trying.
It's trying, yes. If I were to start over, if I were to pick a theme song for the soul, I would pick To Dream, an Impossible Dream, which is written by Mitch Lay and Joseph Darian. It's all there, dreaming about what is possible, overcoming evil, loving without fear of loss. This is our fight song. It's the story the bards excitedly tell when they're speaking about the hero's journey. But who are these brave souls, and what is this sojourn? It is you. It is me. We are souls. And we are each on our own journey. They are all similar, but we each traverse our journey in our own unique way. As a soul, we are actually much bigger than this life. We are so big, in fact, that everything that we need to experience and accomplish cannot be experienced in just one lifetime. Even if we lived 200 years, excuse me, in that one lifetime, we couldn't get it all done. To have a full experience of life, we need to be a man, a woman, live a long time, live a short lifetime. We need to experience every race in the human kingdom. We will need to experience many different cultures and social classes so that we can learn about money, about charity, about productivity and greed. And we will need many lifetimes to master our minds and our emotions. Finally, we will need a lot of lifetimes to balance our karma and learn how not to create more karma. The wind is coming in. As you can see, reincarnation is inevitable. We souls need to have countless experiences, and we need to do it by leaving Earth and then coming back multiple times to complete this epic journey. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, and to run where the brave dare not go. If we are to right the unrightable wrong and to love pure and chaste from afar, then try when our arms are too weary to reach the unreachable star. Who's keeping track of all of this? That's a lot of stuff that we're accomplishing. And where are the records? You know, we want to have all those boxes checked off, right? Don't miss a thing. Well, God, in its infinite wisdom, took care of all of that. There is a realm in heaven called the Akashic, where all that we have done is recorded. All of it, the heroic wins, the embarrassing mistakes, and the painful failures. As we all know, the hero's journey is not a road easily traveled, and we have battle scars to prove it. But we don't have to be fearful of what is recorded in the Akasha. When we approach with the right attitude, it will quickly become apparent to us that mistakes are meant to be learned from, failures are meant to show us the right way, and courage and brilliance are meant to be remembered when we are having doubts about our abilities. The Akasha and the holy ones who manage it will help us every step of the way. The song, "To Dream the Impossible Dream," poetically stirs the soul from its slumber to remind it that there's still more to do. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for that heavenly cause. At any point in the hero's journey, the Akasha reveals truth, clarity, and hope to encourage us when we are exhausted and still have far to go. And that part of our destiny is to go through hell before we get to heaven. With each painful lesson we learn, we are smarter, we are stronger. Yet even though the soul is eternal and invincible, it forgets that sometimes. And that's when we fall into the quagmire of making the same mistake over and over again. This is when the Akasha gives us another gift, the gift of forgiveness and a kick in the pants. As I mentioned, we are so much bigger than any individual incarnation. And when we get stuck, the Akasha will remind us who we really are. If that doesn't get you up in the morning, this song goes on. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I am finally laid to rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man and woman, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. As you experience, that gives me deep chills because that does feel like the soul's fight song. Keep going. One lifetime at a time, we will climb that ladder to heaven. And thank God this is not a solo journey. There is an entire hierarchy of holy ones poised to inspire, teach, and give us a leg up when we need it. There are also people, and some of them sitting right next to you, who also want to help you. It's said that if one soul was not participating in the universal plan, the universe would not be complete. So it really behooves us to help each other. And that is exactly how my sister Jackie and my friend Reese learned how to access the wisdom of the Akasha. We helped each other decipher the messages and teachings being presented during our spiritual sessions and meditations. It was an amazing journey and very joyful. Maybe it wasn't that easy to raise our consciousness high enough so we could hear the holy ones, but we felt a little like trailblazers, and we really wanted to reach that unreachable star the best we could. And when we felt ready, Jackie and I wrote about it in a book, DIY Akashic Wisdom, Accessing the Library of Your Soul. I'd like to share a little bit about how that happened. While all three of us trained as spiritual counselors, we started working together and with other clients. And at some point, these doors opened to a higher realm of guidance, one we never experienced before. Eventually, we got to a place where we could hear the holy ones, and over the next 5 years or so, with lots of guidance, training, discipline, a system for accessing these higher wisdoms came into being. Full disclosure here, we were not actually in the Akasha. That area is protected and sacred, and only celestial beings may enter. But we did learn how to ask for help, and that is what we share in the book. The Akasha is a realm or dimension that holds all the imprints we make on the universe in all of our lifetimes. They are called records. Getting little tips from our records could help us get out of a jam, understand ourselves better, anticipate the future a little better too. No matter what, the guides have complete control over what is told and shown. It's for our own protection. They know what we need and when we need it. You could say that they know us better than we know ourselves, and sometimes they love us better than we love ourselves too. My experiences working with these majestic beings is always a blessing, and even when I didn't get what I came for, I got what I needed. I'd like to invite you all to a very special event this coming Friday, the 15th. I will teach you more about the Akasha, and then we will do a guided meditation to create your own sacred space to work with the Akasha guides. The goal of the evening is to heal a family wound, as we will do a special meditation for that, because family wounds can sometimes prevent us from reaching our potential. Releasing just one family wound can be so liberating, like a game changer. Friday night is also a fundraising evening for the Center of Enlightenment. This spiritual church is divinely guided, and what inspires those who come here and teach here and present here always is a place for us to gather to learn about who God is and who we are. You may not know this, but in small communities like ours, we are the ones who keep this church open. It is through our support and efforts that our beloved Center of Enlightenment is sustained and can exist. So join me on Friday if you feel compelled and have more curiosity about the Akasha, and we'll see what's on part of your soul's epic journey. Thank you.